Hey, it's Jennifer with Pigskins and Pigtails. Welcome to my craft room. If you are a Cricut, Silhouette, or Siser crafter who loves making t-shirts and other apparel with your vinyl cutter, you're probably familiar with heat transfer vinyl. But did you know that you can also use your vinyl cutting machine to screen print? This is my absolute favorite way to make t-shirts. In this video, I'm going to compare these two methods of decorating garments and show you some examples of each so you can decide which method is best for your project. Before we dive into the pros and cons, let me quickly explain what screen printing and heat transfer vinyl are. Screen printing involves using a mesh screen, ink, and a squeegee to transfer designs onto a surface. I use a vinyl cutting machine to make my stencil, which keeps the process simple and easy to set up. Screen printing has been around for a long time. It's known for its durability. It's the ideal process for larger quantities. Once the screen is set up, you can print multiple shirts quickly and efficiently. On the other hand, heat transfer vinyl, commonly known as HTV, is a vinyl material that is cut and applied directly on your garment using heat and pressure. HTV is the process that most crafters use when you first get a vinyl cutter because it's quick and easy. Now that we know the basics, let's compare the pros and cons of screen printing and heat transfer vinyl. Starting with screen printing, some of the benefits include the durability. Screen printed designs are known for their long-lasting quality. The ink bonds with the fabric, making it highly resistant to fading or peeling. You get a nice soft print that blends in with the fabric and feels so smooth. Screen printing allows for precise color matching because you can mix your inks together. This means your color possibilities are endless. I even have some ink recipe guides to help you get started making custom colors. These are available as a download on my website. Screen printing is more cost-effective for bulk projects. Imagine getting an order for 200 shirts. That's a lot of vinyl and weeding if you're using HTV. With screen printing, you can use one piece of vinyl as your stencil and print all 200 shirts. However, there are a couple drawbacks to screen printing. You are working with ink, so this process can get a little messy if you're not careful. Once you're finished, you'll need a place to wash your screen, like a large kitchen sink or a hose outside. Once you screen print, you need to allow the ink time to air dry. This means spreading out your shirts so they aren't touching. This can take some counter space or room on your floors away from pets and kids. Now let's talk about heat transfer vinyl. An advantage of HTV is the quick turnaround time. The HTV process is simple. Cut the vinyl on your machine, weed the areas around your design, and you're ready to press on your garment. This process is ideal for making one-of-a-kind shirts or personalization, like putting names on the back of shirts or on backpacks. HTV comes in a wide range of colors and finishes such as glossy, metallic, glitter, and even patterns. On the flip side, there are a few considerations with HTV. While HTV is durable, it may not withstand heavy wear and multiple washes as well as screen printing. Over time, the vinyl may peel or crack. HTV is pressed on top of your garment, which means that you're gonna feel the vinyl. I've never really loved the plastic type feeling that HTV has. With HTV, you have to cut and weed the design for each shirt that you make. This can be very time consuming if you're making a large order of shirts, especially if your design is very detailed. I started crafting shirts for my family using HTV. I made these shirts for years. Here's a shirt that was made many years ago and washed hundreds of times. This may be an extreme example, but it shows how HTV can wear over time. Now compare that to a screen printed shirt that has been washed just as many times. The screen printing ink soaks into the fibers and has held up much better. The quality and efficiency of screen printing shirts convinced me that this was the right process for me. I've spent the last few years teaching crafters how to screen print at home with your vinyl cutter. I had the opportunity to develop these two kits with Speedball to help you get started. You can find these at most craft stores or in the links on my website. These kits include all of the supplies you need to get started screen printing with your vinyl cutter. HTV is great for hobby crafters who want a quick and easy way to make shirts. If you're selling your shirts or just want to make a better quality shirt to wear, screen printing is just as doable even for beginners. And I'd love to help you get started. I teach online courses that walk you through the entire process with self-paced video lessons. You can enroll in my classes on my website. Ultimately, the choice between screen printing and heat transfer vinyl depends on your specific needs, budget, and willingness to try something new. I'm obsessed with screen printing and teaching this process. If this is something you're interested in learning more about, be sure to subscribe to my channel and watch my other videos about screen printing with vinyl. Happy crafting!